Hi, it's Cheyleesi and welcome back to my channel. My black eye is healing very slowly, so you guys are just gonna have to deal with this for a while because so am I. Today I'm heading out to see a member of my family who's actually gonna help me out with a project. We're gonna attempt to lower the seat for the PC800 as well as move it forward a little bit to help me with travel. Because I'm unable to drive to the K River campout, I'm gonna go ahead and just try and plan for the future and get the seat taken care of. One of my uncles specializes in stitching. We're gonna go ahead and completely redo the seat for the PC800, so I'm gonna attempt to take it off. And hopefully it's a lot easier said than done. Yay, that was super easy. Okay, time to drive down to my uncle's shop. I've got everything packed up. I'm actually really excited because I haven't been there since I was almost 10 years old.
This is the biggest project I have. It looks like an old train or something. Yeah. You know, it has no window. It looks like something from like Dick Tracy. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's from a cartoon.
It's so unusual that they misspelled the name so they can get a patent on it.
Yeah.
It's called a flexible. And they misspelled it so that you can't find that word in any other application.
And the engine is completely in the rear like that as well.
So what I did is I bought a school bus, Bluebird school bus, that was used for hurricane evacuation, and there was no hurricane, so it never got used, it just got serviced. The reason I got it is it's a turbo Cummins 6-cylinder, Allison automatic, power steering, power disc brake. This was air brake, 6-cylinder manual 4-speed. Yeah. So I wanted to be more powerful, automatic disc brakes, and I transplanted everything. You know? And I stopped. Somebody started calling the city about the bus being outside. I mean, it looked really bad at the time. So once I got it painted, I put it in here. Yeah. This here, station wagon Honda. I know Debbie hates station wagons, but I like it.
The polish that you've got on these things is insane.
Yeah.
Because I'm only saying that because that's the only part I know how to do. is bring it to a shot. I'm like, wow, that's perfect.
Yeah, and the finishing is like what she's doing right now.
Yeah.
But we were using polyurethane.
I know that. That's a very famous picture.
It is one of my favorites. I love that. Afghan girl.
Yeah.
We got out of it.
Yeah.
So with this, she can do epoxy. It's much easier to work with.
It's so gorgeous.
And see the lizard, Josh?
Yeah, I love that.
I like the eyes on that. I mean, there's just so many pieces to make up that piece. And typically, somebody wants to make a lizard, they'll make it out of maybe 4 or 5 pieces, but not Debbie. You see how she will do 2 tones and different species and stuff?
I was going to sell them, but we never got to marketing them because we were too busy with everything else.
Yeah.
Got back, sold the cars I've been working on. I haven't touched anything in here.
Dude, like I said, my shop looks exactly the same except with motorcycles.
This is a 57 BMW. And when I do a restoration, I always do the bottom first. I like the underneath to be as nice as the outside. I don't know why. This is my favorite car. I used to drive this until 12 years ago. I took it apart. And this is my second favorite car. They're kind of sisters, brothers. They're both DiTomassos. You know.
Dude, this is wild. You took all these apart. I can't imagine keeping track of everything. But the motorcycles are so much. There's so much less to them.
It's true. It's true. Now, I know what everything goes with what, but that's not good because if something happens to me on the way home, she's got a big problem. Nobody would know.
Oh, just be careful.
Nobody would know.
That's why you don't have a motorcycle, you said.
Believe it or not, 2 months I can have this car done if I stayed on it.
I have no reason to doubt you at all. Just like the level it takes to get, especially these cars like that, you can't go, you don't go down to AutoZone.
No.
Buy something for them, that's for sure.
They made 401 copies of that car. There's 200 left. That's extremely rare.
What was the model?
It's called DiTomasso Medusa. It's very, very unique. Styling, it's not a good car. Like in the sense that it's not balanced right.
Right.
You know, it's a supercar from 1970. This was in an airport hangar for decades. It's extremely solid. It's a Bonnie and Clyde kind of car. I don't think I'm gonna keep it. That's another Messerschmitt. You know they're building airplanes for Hitler, for the Nazis. And when they were banned, when they lost the war, they were banned from building anything military.
That's
We
when
have
I started doing
factories
those.
rocking, like we're building 500 planes a month. What do you mean
Yeah.
it can't work? So they build cars.
These old vans like this are getting money too.
Yeah.
The old little tiny micro, like the Toyota vans and everything like that. Wow. That and the Hiluxes, man. The old Toyota 4x4.
That's right, yeah.
One week later.
Today is gonna be my first day back on a motorcycle since I crashed hitting a tree 30 miles an hour.
And the only reason that she wasn't on one sooner was because I was just gone for 6 days. You got it. You got some leeway on that.
Yeah. Don't be worried, you have Garfield to protect you.
Oh, yeah, you'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? What's the verdict? Are you a crappy Honda convert or what?
You ready to drive 1,000 miles?
All right, let's rock and roll.
The Suzuki is idling so low, it's at the point where I'm afraid to let go of my throttle because it'll die. The Suzuki Savage really does not like to sit. And this one has been sitting for about a month now, so it is very angry with me. As long as I keep the throttle back, we'll be good. I've had this problem before on other bikes as well. This is my 4th single cylinder Suzuki, and the other times that I've had it, it was a carburetor issue. The bike really just doesn't like to sit. Doodle on a motorcycle with us. She says she comes to Tampa pretty often, so we decided to take her down to Fly Bar. Oh, they lit up the building pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Doodle and I spent some time together on the Texas Get On Moto Fest, and it was super fun, so I'm glad she's back. Because usually we scare people away after the first time. We put her on the mini Goldwing. I think it's called the ST1100. I always can never remember bikes when they're just a bunch of letters and numbers. The second I let go of that clutch, the bike died.
Find your own parking spot. Bend over and spit on it because we're going in high.
Wait, I really can't find a thing.
Just drop it and walk away like it's a dirt bike.
No, it's so tough.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know if it's all the way out. Just kick it out as far as you can.
Girl who dropped Shadetree's bike, I'd be so embarrassed.
I think I've dropped the PC800 like 5 times.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, the VC10, that's your bike?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I dropped my bike. Somebody else?
Got the sangria. Is that from your homeland?
Look at you, you're so sophisticated.
You love this shit?
I love this shit, dude.
My camera can't see you at all.
The fancier, the better,
so
baby.
dark
Check
in
us
here,
out.
that's how fancy it is. That mac and cheese bowl looks heavenly.
Where's the verdict, kid?
Oh, God.
Did you see that? Not one bite.
No, half bite.
You're freaking weird.
I'm a lady. Not in one bite? You're gonna put
Oh
that
my
whole
god,
thing
are
in
you
your
kidding? It's
mouth.
that deviled egg. Dude, I dragged my balls across 30 miles of broken glass just to smell the car seat of the truck this tuna drove in on.
Disgusting.
Baby, you look so goddamn good. I dragged my balls across 30 miles of broken road, gravel, and barbed wire just to sniff the tires of the car you drove in on. Come on, you and me, what's up? No? That worked?
No.
Oh, yeah, it was maybe 50%.
It's a hard catch. But it was good.
Yeah, I even gave you 75. I'm trying to do that to your husband.
Okay, let's see if we can make it home.
Got a couple more miles in it. Maybe not. It sounded about as good as your black eye looks right now.
Yeah. They always say get a bike to match your aesthetic, right? Trash. Flybar was so good. Definitely did not expect a place called Fly Bar to be as delicious as it was. With a blue velvet couch, chef's kiss. I gotta say that sticking my head back in a helmet after all this time, it still isn't very comfortable. It's all good. Don't worry about it. I'm alive. Still pretty bruised on my head, and I'm suffering a little bit of after effects from the concussion of just general dizziness and nausea, but I can't stay off a bike forever. My bikes are sitting here dying in the driveway. What am I supposed to do? And that's where we just were. Oh, so lovely. They got the whole city of Tampa lit up pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And y'all know that pink is my favorite color, and I definitely support all boobies. A lot of the pressure is mostly on my forehead where the impact was, and obviously a helmet needs to be as snug as possible, so it just feels like my helmet is pressing on bruises. I'm just so thankful that I was able to get back on two wheels this quickly, and especially my first ride back is with Doodle on a motorcycle. It's fine, everybody, we're good! The city of Tampa has so much beautiful architecture in it. The Le Meridien Hotel actually used to be the city of Tampa courthouse. The Suzuki needs some help. Thanks so much for tuning into this week's episode. I am here for you every Sunday and Wednesday. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the ding dong diddle, and do all the things. I will see you here on Wednesday. Bye.
Looks so goddamn good. I dragged my balls across 30 miles of broken road, raffle and barbed wire just to sniff the tires of the car you drove in on.